All right, welcome everyone to our usuals that are on here.
You know, all of you, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it'd
there
be
are
nice to
people
have
who,
more people on
There's
every
3
month,
now.
but
who else came on?
the
Mocha.
dog.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't stand it. I
sounds
wasn't
good.
in the room with her.
Okay,
All right, so we have some new people that joined in September.
Right.
Bridget Yapple.
and she actually came back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so did, I can't read that, Patrice.
Patrice Sykes from
She
Caprice.
came back, yeah.
Dustin Rivard from consultant Jamie Morse, who's under Karen Batty.
Mhm.
Toshi Cohen's, who's under Jen Mitchell. Jamie Flack, who's under team lead Lisa Gerber and Kathy Delphonse. And then Deborah Ensign, who was sponsored by Michelle Merkley, who's under Allison Pagoni.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a good thing you can read it because I can't really from here.
Well, it's
so.
on my screen, so.
Yes, okay.
All right, monthly top performers. Number 1, of course, Amy Johnson with 10,654. Senior Director Karen Batty with 5,406. Myself with 3,555. Man, I think I need to play that number.
Woohoo, yeah.
3,555. Number 4 was Senior Consultant Terry Hegelstadt. Did I pronounce that right?
I can't even, so Leslie knows it.
It's all good.
I think I was close. 2618. Advanced Director Sue Moulton with 2107. Number 6 was Lisa Marie Berthel with 2,094. Number 7 was Tammy Carrera with 1905. Number 8 was Barbie Shaw with 1621. And number 9 was Director Jennifer Anderson with 1368. On my team, we had green sales. Rose was number 1 with 707. Beth came in at number 2 at 475. And Maureen had 212.
Yep.
All right. Total team sales, personal team sales were 16,089. Overall team sales for Randy's organization was 156,797. 2 team recruits, 6 overall recruits.
Yeah. Our recruiting's pretty much down.
Yeah, I gotta kick it up this month myself.
Yeah.
All right, so what's going on in October? We all know.
Well,
we have
I mean,
the Stoneware
yeah.
Host special.
And
any
then
2 pieces. Huh?
Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah, any 2 pieces of stoneware at 60% off with a qualifying party. Table Reimagined, shared rewards, selling. We have the new products, and we'll go into this further in. So,
Mhm.
All
So
right.
on the new products though, you guys, I mean, a host, they get 15% off if they're getting the unglazed. Beyond their 60.
Yeah, we'll
So-
go into that. We'll go into that after.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's big.
All right, so what is your early October win? Does anyone have any early October wins right now?
Well, I just got a Fluke online order Friday for over $200, so I
Okay,
took
that's
that
an
as a
early win
win.
right there as far as I'm concerned, Rose. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone I don't even know. I'm like, yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a
What'd
party
you say,
booked.
Leslie?
I've got a party booked for the 21st, an in-person party with a person I don't know. I met them at Moose Lodge event, and my other win, it's not a business win, but finally doing something that I've wanted to do for many, 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 many years, and I'm signed up to take sign language classes on Tuesday nights. So,
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Very good.
All right,
So
so
it's
for
a group
me,
from there? From
Huh?
the, it's a group of, for sign language, for hearing?
Yeah, it's a class I'm able to take.
Okay.
new
But
contacts,
was
new
the group
contacts.
that you're doing, are they deaf? The show you're gonna do?
No, it's not for the
Okay.
show that I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
All right,
But
so like
it's-
for me,
Yeah.
I actually booked a party. One of my customers called me the other night as I was in the emergency room with my mother, booked a party, started it yesterday. So, and then handed out a couple catalogs over the weekend to some of the nurses at the hospital because I brought stuff in for them. So yeah, so that's my little tidbits.
Yeah.
All right, lot going on this month. Obviously, the Teach Me webinar, being a solution matchmaker. There's one. What's today's date? Today's what, the 9th?
The 10th, 9th.
All right, so tomorrow at noon Central Time, and then Wednesday at noon is a spotlight training program, spotlight training call. Get the more you're looking for. The webinars was last night and then on Friday at noon Central Time.
And then there's also,
Pampered
tomorrow
Chef
night.
Live tomorrow night, 7
Right.
Central Time, 7 p.m. Central. And then on October 17th, we have the special guest of Doris doing a Pampered Chef Live event.
So fun. Yes.
Yeah. For anyone who's a director and above, Empower registration opens on the 10th. And that's going to be another virtual from January 19th and the 20th of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we all know.
Night, one second, just tomorrow night, don't forget, after the the training for the show, then there's the 7:45 you can come on if you have anybody that might be interested in checking Pampered Chef out. That follows every week, from the live demo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So what's in it for us? We're going to go into this a little further down. But consultant sales promotion this month, you can get the wristlet when you submit $1,000 or more in commissionable sales, and then the recruiting, which I'll go into with another slide further down. All right, so some home office updates. September performance, sales were up 15% per selling consultants over last year. Top products, obviously the Pop and Stir, the Prep and Store, the Whisk Tongs, and the Garlic Prep Tool. Over 3,000 Taste Bud subscriptions were sold, and future party bookings were up 20%, meaning 20% more October parties are on the books this month.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, field development, travel schedule here. There is an event in Boise, Idaho, actually that just happened over the weekend. This weekend coming up is in Attleboro. Rose and I are both signed up for it. I have to see what's going on with Mom before I can definitely say
Are you
yes,
staying
I'm going.
overnight or? I'm
probably not going to go Friday night. I'm probably just going to go Saturday. But again, it's up in the air right now for me with Mom.
Yeah.
And then next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, the following weekend, I'll be in Broomfield, Colorado. And then we have the Canada dates as well.
And they are going to go into next year with more dates, I was told.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. All right, so success rewards, they're getting early results, great early results. August new consultants had some of the strongest monitoring in fall to track the impact. Table launch, 30% of directors and 50% of execs have partied with Table in September. Table parties averaged one plus more orders, equaling $70 in commissions. They're learning quickly. Phone number. There was a phone number issue, I guess. And
people didn't want to give their phone number.
Oh, people don't want to give the phone number.
That.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing your shows, Leslie, with the table?
I am.
And are you noticing more sales?
No, I'm not noticing any movement at all.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I had I guess a catalog party. I made a table party for it, and maybe 4 people joined, but also understand that the host had some health issues go on during the time of it, so she didn't do a whole lot with it. She ended up with almost a $400 party, so she was pleased.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's 400 it didn't have.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
All right. So let's get our fall energy flowing. Obviously we all know the whole old adage, what we do now affects our business 30, 60, 90 days from now. So new products came out in September equals new customers. October, sharing our purpose, growing our teams with the Heritage Home Month. November, thriving and qualifying in the best time of the year, which is also going to equal a strong start, strong energy heading into the end of the year, keeping the momentum live, and setting yourself up for a strong January 2024. So there's so much going on this month. It's insane.
Right. And I don't know if you realize, like, for the recruiting, Pampered Chef, I mean, in my 34 years, we were talking about that on another call today. Pampered Chef has never given something away without you qualifying for it or anything. So, I mean, with any launch bundle, $50, you're getting $50 or $55
that's in another
value.
slide too, Randy. So I'm just going kind of over the September performance stuff, and I have it down there. So September performance, great momentum with no offers, no recruiting offers. Basically anyone who qualified, they're basically going to get like over $3,000 in product. Registration for Empower, like I said. All right, so here it is. Let's get cooking for the holidays. Bookings, hosts can get 2 pieces of stoneware at 60% off with a qualifying party at $200.
That's big.
It's huge. And that includes the new glazed pieces as well. So I had a customer personally this weekend tell me, she's actually a nurse at the hospital. I had a catalog with me, so I brought it down to her. She's like, oh, I actually broke one of my bowls, but it's a stoneware entertaining collection. So I might be able to spin that into a booking. I'm going to say, because we can't sell the individual bowls anymore.
Oh, okay.
So selling unglazed stoneware and the baking mixes are 15% off. You can earn the gift for yourself with the wristlet. What I would suggest doing, and I think I told my team this the other day, is if you're pairing up any of the baking mixes, like the pizza mix, any of the loaf mixes, pair those up with one of the unglazed stones. The pizza mix, the pizza dough with the pizza stone. Any of the bread mixes with the loaf pan. If you're pairing those up, you're going to tend to sell more. Plain and simple. Plus, at the 15% off on the unglazed stoneware, a host can actually get it even at a deeper discounted price. They're going to get the sale price and not the regular price, like Randy was mentioning earlier. So they're kind of double dipping in a way, because you're getting it at the sale price. 2, you're getting it at the 60% off.
Right.
So it's all in how you spin it, and how you talk it up. Pretty much.
And if you talk about, like for the booking that you're buying, you get yourself one and then buy one for a gift.
Right. Holiday season's here. So, I mean, there's so many marketing images out there right now with stoneware and with the baking mixes. You could do a focaccia bread pizza even with the rectangle stone.
I was thinking about trying to do the bread buddies again.
That's another great thing, is the bread buddies. Yeah, I was thinking of that today. Gift giving's at the top of the mind. Inflation, the US inflation meant people are spending $709 more per month than 2 years ago.
That's huge.
It's insane. Walmart, their Christmas, they're hitting the shelves now already, which is crazy.
It's crazy. Oh my God.
And the shopping windows starting earlier. 38% of the general population is planning to start their shopping in September, compared to 30%,
Right, because you got to buy a little at a time now.
You do.
Yeah. But also, I mean, I'm sure it's in the next slide, but I mean, people also need to earn money. So,
yeah. So then people, they'll miss out on a huge opportunity by signing up, obviously our heritage and our purpose. People are going to pick up side jobs, side hustles, whether it's driving for Uber, picking up retail. And I mean, it's crazy. Why would you want to be on your feet and, dealing with the general public and angry customers when you could be doing your own business, working for yourself and
I
working
mean,
half the
somebody who
time?
loves Pampered Chef will be happy, they'll,
Yeah,
it's, I mean, if anybody goes and gets a job at like a Walmart, a Kohl's, they're gonna be told when to come in, and it's 3 or 4 nights a
Mhm.
week maybe, or something, where if you do one show and make $100 in one night, I mean, it's so much better than, and they can work when they want to, or, it's just huge.
it is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you make an hour if you go get a little side job, maybe $13 an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my
After
customers,
the
I saw her
objection,
at
though,
Target,
that-
and she just started working there, and she's like making $16 an hour. I'm like,
Yeah.
Shannon, why didn't you talk to me?
Right.
Because her
Leslie,
husband's
were you gonna
hours
say
been cut.
something?
objection that, but starting at Walmart or Uber or any of that stuff, but I don't have to pay to start to do those.
Right,
Right.
right.
But you
Well,
have to pay to start Pampered Chef, you hear that objection.
okay, but it's $25 if they had to. I mean, $25
At the
is
lowest,
Right.
yeah.
right. But 50 is the next level, and they're getting $225 in product plus the other
Well, I get it,
55.
but they don't.
Mhm.
Well, I know, but then that's what you have to kind of sell is
Okay,
that,
so then here we go. So like in October, when
yeah,
new consultants qualify, they're in the first 30 days, they're going to get the multi cooker for free.
yeah,
That's a
Right.
$349 value.
yeah,
Then here's the extra bonus. So $55, they get the sign-on gift with every product launch bundle.
right.
So
And for anybody listening to this, because I had a consultant who was pushing the 25 and telling them they were getting that gift. No, you don't get
No.
that gift. It's at
No,
one of the
and-
bundles.
and Randy, you posted it in the weekly newsletter last week.
Yeah,
Because you saw it on the director loop like I did. Marna posted it. One of her another director posted, would you rather get the deep dish baker and the focaccia bread for $50? Oh no, for $55, or would you rather get this whole extra set that includes the pizza stone and all the other stuff that comes with that $50 bundle, in addition
Right.
to that sign-on gift for $5 less?
Right,
Which would you
right.
choose? I would obviously choose the $50 and I get more.
right.
Right.
I mean, they're
It's kind
really
of like a
giving away,
no-brainer.
they're giving away the
Yeah.
store this month. I mean, really.
They are.
We've never had where they gave you a gift without you doing anything.
Right.
So that's big.
All right.
So
Well, I'm on the lookout.
yeah, well, I mean, you're just off putting it out there and just,
Mhm.
yeah, right.
So one of the recruiting offers this month, for every qualified recruit, if you get one qualified recruit, you're going to get the new Yeti, the Yeti mug. If you recruit 2, gift 2 is going to be the blanket in addition to the mug. And then gift 3 would be the extra large tote in addition to gifts 1 and 2.
Right, and qualified recruits.
Yeah, they
is
have
the
to
key word
qualify.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
In their
But I
first
mean,
30 days.
okay, so for that $50 investment of the stone
Mhm.
bundle, they're also getting a website for free.
Yes.
And, their business would be set up for them, and then they have you helping them. Like, I know, Leslie, you would totally help them, so they're not like by themselves, it's,
Right.
yeah.
And they can do their training when they want because it's, through Dash, and it's basically self-explanatory.
Yeah, middle of the night. No.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All
Uh-huh.
right. So October support, national executive directors, director page takeover. Has everyone done their why recruiting video yet? I know I need to do it. I just need to find the
I have
time.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finding
Finding a
make
time,
sure
but
you're looking at the
it could be
Discover a
done.
PC Facebook Live events. There's Dash recruiting and new onboarding training that was just posted. So there's that new training for getting started. And then what we're trying to do is we want to make sure everyone's taking the recruiting program
Yeah.
training and
Hey,
dash.
did I ever post in my team page, Kathy Delfonse's Y bag?
I
Like
don't
with
think
her
so.
bra and stuff. Oh man, it's too cute. She has like a little plain, I'll try and get it for you, but at the end she whips out a bra and she talks about support. It's the cutest Y bag. And I mean, it's so cute. So, I mean, it really hits home because she hits every part of what
The
it could
recruiting.
cover for you. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll have to see if she can give it to me.
All right, so the getting more you're looking for, the dates obviously were Sunday night, last night, and then Friday afternoon at noon Central Time. So field development is going to be holding those. I think didn't Judy do it last night?
She did.
I-
I played the replay this today
Okay.
during the day. Yeah.
Yeah. And, sign up for this stuff, whether you think you can make it or not, because then you get the replay.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I usually do.
Right. It's, yeah.
All right. I think my team, we're going to start doing this. The Let's Get Social tic-tac-toe board. Randy, do we want to post this on your team page as well?
I think Leslie's already done this. Haven't you, Leslie?
I've done the garlic prep tool, the pop and stir, and the whisk tongs
Mhm.
videos. I put those out there already.
Okay, but you don't have a tic-tac-toe yet, though.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put my team on full blast right now. You're all gonna do it.
What was that tagline
I've
that
done
you
the
said?
stand mixer.
Well, what was the
What? Let's get
tagline?
cooking. The
No,
let's get
no,
cooking.
when she just did a little demo, Leslie said
Yeah,
something that
when
to
I
me
start
was
my
a
videos,
tagline.
yeah, when I start my videos, this is Leslie Mink, your independent pampered chef consultant, helping you succeed in the kitchen without spending all day in it.
Right. That,
So that's
and
how I try to start all my videos.
which is it's like a tagline of yours. So that's awesome. And it
And
makes
it's
you
I've
really,
got
genuine.
on
I
all
mean-
my landing pages for project broadcast and everything.
right. It's awesome. I loved it. I mean, I thought that's good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Trying to create
So
that
then-
brand.
So then we
Well-
have activities here. Finding new hosts. What do you have to offer? Who are you gonna offer it to, and how will you offer it? Obviously, this month we know the stoneware at 60% off. Any two pieces. Plus, you can always talk it up too that you can get if it's unglazed you're looking for, you can actually get it at the sale price at 60% off. So again,
I mean, but then,
talk
they
it up
can
to everyone.
Well, I mean, they can order from the regular catalog, which is new.
Yeah.
They can order from the holiday. They can order from, I mean, there's so many options
Mhm.
for people to buy. I mean, there's the mini and then there's the little mini that's the holiday booklet. And
Yeah.
I Xerox that sheet with the prices and put it in there. And
Mhm.
so I just got a bunch of catalogs ready to take with me because I have people in Arizona that like to order. And I mean, I put, the outside order form, but then I put those two minis with it and put that little link, the thing with the price.
Yep.
Because I want them to just know what it is without me having to ask, them to ask me.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So then put a holiday spin on your story. Why you joined? I joined Pampered Chef because blah blah blah. I never thought I'd be able to, whatever, why did you stay this holiday season? What will your business gift you? What's your holiday why? And invite others to join. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
share these with my team.
Yeah. I think
And-
we should save this page and then, put it in our.
Yeah, I have it. It's in there. It's in
Okay.
here. I can just save it and copy it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then making it, in October to remember here. I can't, let me see. Paint the picture, product demo the product, share the value, again, share your videos, record them.
Right.
Oh,
If you're in the
yes.
kitchen making a quick sandwich or doing something,
Mhm.
show a product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, the whole, you can do it in October with the
So
Same here.
we were talking about giving tips this month, so, like, what happened? Like, I mean, did you get something out of doing your mega show? I mean, that worked, you
Mhm.
know? So we were talking about we wanted to talk about like things you can do to build up and find bookings and things. So, I mean, have you gone back to like new products or the plain stoneware and look and see who's actually bought that and call them? I mean, or text them or something. I mean, we have to there's so many ways to reach
Right.
out, and it just might take time.
I mean, you can run a product report. You know, run a
Right,
report
right.
on who's purchased stoneware and follow up with them to see, you know, hey, you know, how's your stoneware
Right.
holding up? Do you need it, you know, do you need a replacement or whatever? You know, a lot of times customers think, and this is when it comes down to product knowledge, because a lot of times I have customers come up to me if I'm doing a vendor event or something, and they're like, oh my God, my stone broke. Can I replace it? And I'm like, well, how long ago did you purchase it? And they were like, oh, so and so. They're like, I was told it was guaranteed for life. And I'm like, no, it's not. You have to
Right.
know, you have to have that product knowledge. Stoneware is guaranteed for 3 years. That is it.
Right. Right.
And so many times people are being misinformed about that. That
Right.
is
Right.
key.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to know the product and the warranties on them. If you
Right.
don't, tell them you will get back. Tell them you will look it up. You will find the answer and get back to them.
Right. And
Yeah,
like, and I know Leslie was doing like, you know, show me your darkest stone. And,
Yeah,
you know,
I've
so
done
then
that
that
too.
gets people to pull it out of their cabinet and, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I post about stoneware, that's exactly what I do. You know, I'll
Right.
do show me, you know, who's got the darkest stone, and maybe I'll give a stoneware giveaway or something like that.
Yeah. And it could just be a spice to go along. I mean, it doesn't
Right.
have to cost you a fortune. And it could be just, I mean, for a while, I was just given a $5 gift card for like, if I did a whole big show, like a mega show or something I was doing, I don't
Right.
know. But everybody, there's these little, and I can give you guys some of these because I got a ton of them from my girlfriend's house or my girlfriend's place or something. And they're just little gift cards, and I made a little logo thing on it and stuck it and said, your next order, you'll get $5 off. So it's not costing me anything, but they
Right.
loved it. Was in this cute little bag. And, you know, some people took me up on it, but not enough. And so, I mean, I don't spend any money unless I get a repeat customer then. So,
Right.
I mean, there's so many ways around. And, you know,
Do
there's
they have
just,
to contact you to use that card, or how do you
yeah,
do that?
yeah, I told them it had to be through me. And I have a little sticker that I typed up on like my little
I mean, you gave me some of
Dymo.
the
Yeah.
cards.
But I have like a little Dymo label, yeah, that I can show you that I put with it. Yeah. And I mean, it just, so it didn't cost, I mean, it doesn't cost me anything until they come back to me. You
Right.
know, so
Yeah.
that was, I mean, but they liked, it was cute. I think it was when I was doing a live demo at the clubhouse and I gave everybody one, you know. So it wasn't on that show, it was later, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. So it doesn't have to cost you money. I mean, like you could be making little nuts right now, you know, I
Mhm.
mean, something instead of putting money out, you know.
Right. But even
Yeah.
if you made even if you made one of the breads in the loaf pan, you know, and bring it to a business and bring some catalogs and just, you know, hey, this was made in the stoneware loaf pan. That, you know, the loaf pan and also the bread mixes are on special this month at 15% off.
And years
Right.
ago, I did a lunchtime show where I just went to their office and while they were eating, I just did, I mean, like I just had it made and I just talked about the couple tools and gave them a catalog, you
Mhm.
know, and then I've done after work shows. So before they head home with the traffic, they stay another half hour, you know, and they really liked it. I mean, you know, you can play it up and make it look real festive and cute and have some
Right.
gift items show, you know, ready to just show them, you know, how would you put a
Mhm.
baking mix in? So it really, you have to get a little creative. I mean, and make it fun. I mean, that's the biggest thing. If people have fun, then they'll want to book and have you be with their friends. And, and we don't have to be perfect. We're, pampered, not perfect,
Right.
I mean, you really do. You laugh at yourself. I mean, because, yeah, I have
I'm
missed.
slowly breaking out of my circles.
I
Slowly.
think that's really good, because that's where you need to go, because you can only ask your friends so many times,
Right.
And
I have a lady who is supposed to get back with me on her date this week
Mhm.
to do a show, and I just met her last month when I went to play bunco. So
yeah, and at bunco, I mean, it could be just a quick before the bunco starts or something, I mean, yeah, Elena Hall, like, she does like focaccia parties at her house, and they pay, I don't know how much is the small stone, the little square. I don't even know how much it is.
right.
Like
But
20.
yeah, so she charges 25 or 27 or something. So she covers, but she makes like she was making the focaccia bread, and everybody comes, and she had some veggies, and they made that, artwork on it, but then they go home and
Right.
bake it and take their stone. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there
The
could be
small
little
stone's
workshops.
$25.50.
Yeah, so that you could, I mean, she just covered a little bit of her veggies,
Well, all
and
right. So here's another
they loved
option. Here's another way to sell up the stoneware this month too. Is if you have a shared rewards party. Obviously, the stoneware is going to get put on sale at 15% off. But if you have a shared rewards party that's up to $1,000, you're going to get the additional discount off of that as well.
right.
Right.
Yep.
So you've got to look at it from all angles, like all selling angles.
Right.
But
I mean, my biggest thing is make it fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Is what?
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know. No, and you know what? You think you're quiet. I don't think you are. No, I think if you come out of your shell, we're gonna. But you know what? Like, you look around the room, and not everybody goes for the loud consultant.
Not everybody wants
whatever.
that.
No, there's people who love everybody's style. I'm not kidding.
Mhm.
There have been the meekest, mildest people who are some of the top sellers in the business. So it really does not matter how you are. I mean, if you believe in your product and you're excited to show them about it and what it could do for them, I mean, that's going to be what and I follow up. I send thank you notes to everybody, and I go through the marketing imagery, and I send a video of the product. I mean, it takes me time, but I send a video of the product or a picture of it. And I also, I mean, I have a thing I can send you if you want, but I mean, I mark what the extended warranties are in my thank you, so they know that, you can return it for the year, and then beyond that, we'll repair or replace it within normal use. So I mean, I can show you those if you want, but it's the follow-up. I mean, I let them know when the date's going to be, when it's showing up to their house, so they'll be ready for it. So it doesn't take me long to pop a quick text to them, or the email or whatever. And I have, I mean, really good customers. I mean, so, I mean, it's your service to them that will bring them back to you.
I mean, the other thing too is send out a customer connection email.
Oh,
personalize it. That's what I did in order to get my sales.
Right. And if they don't look at the regular one, they'll see the one you sent. So if they don't look at the other ones, that one comes through. Your personal one.
I've not had a whole lot of response from any of the CCEs that I've sent out. I've sent out several, and I might get out of almost 200, I might get maybe 2 that respond.
Yeah, well,
it might just be it could be just be, depending on how it's worded and stuff like that. But like, I know for me, last Friday, I was on the train to Boston heading to the Bruins game because I was supposed to be at a wedding, and with everything going on, I had to cancel those plans. So I ended up at the hockey game instead. But as I was on the train, another fellow consultant of mine knew what I was up against and sent me this verbiage from another consultant. I popped that in. She's like, just send it out to a couple of your customers. And I was like, you know what? I'm up against the wall right now. I put it in a customer connection email, did it from my phone.
Right.
And within seconds of me hitting send, I had people blowing up my email.
Because, I mean, they get that one. They don't always get the
Yeah,
one the
okay.
Pampered Chef puts out. It's whatever you put out.
It's all in the personal wording too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
key. I literally was sitting at the hockey game like this, sending email messages out to people with the link, because I told them they had to, agree to, say that they're willing to help me, achieve whatever it was I was trying to do. And I was just messaging, like I kept responding, checking my phone during the hockey game. My poor boyfriend was like, "Oh my God, you're on your phone all night." And anyone who knows me knows when it comes to hockey and football,
Yeah.
my eyes are peeled to the TV or to the ice or to the field.
Yeah.
And that night, my eyes were peeled to my phone.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was so supportive of me, and like he knows that if we go to opening night on Wednesday against Chicago, Randy,
Yeah.
we got the Blackhawks.
Oh,
I will not be on my phone.
yeah. Well, you won't have to be now.
I
Yeah.
won't have to be, exactly.
Right. You can actually have
I
fun,
can
huh?
be
Imagine that.
present in the moment, finally.
Right. Right.
But it's all in how it's worded too,
But
you don't want to sound pushy, obviously. I mean,
well, the key is that when it's the personal one, they get it. I
mhm.
mean, it goes right from you. I mean, it gets sent. So, I mean, it works. Every time I've done it, it has worked. So let me see, what else do we want to show? Open a shopping link. So one girl said, open a shopping link and have it on all month long. And I keep getting orders this week. Oh my God, I have this really good
Poor thing.
customer and she just pops orders in, and I always tell her I'll give her free shipping, if she would put it on a show. And I can't give her the free shipping without it being on the show because I can't open it then to take it off. So I always end up doing something else for her. But I mean, I'm like, go to one of my shows where it would help the host, do we have any more on that, or are we close to the end of that before I do something else?
Go for it.
Sarah?
I don't have anything else,
Okay.
really.
Okay, so today I went to a Monday morning director chat, and this one, Tia Carter and her son, Devin Carter, did it. So has anybody used CapCut? Tara said she's used it.
Mhm.
And it's for creating videos and reels. And I was like, I never heard of it. No. So he was showing, and I can give you the saved copy of it if you want to watch it. And all I kept thinking was Leslie the whole time they were doing it. So it's an editing app for your videos and reels. So they were talking, and I think I mentioned this probably a week ago, 84 minutes a day is spent on social media by the average person. 84 minutes is the average. So that, I mean, when I go on, I'm on, and all of a sudden I'm on an hour, and I'm, it's like,
I won't tell you how much I'm on.
Well, I mean, so we have to realize, I mean, that's where we need to reach out, and, like you're doing your videos, that's good because people, I mean, they're seeing it, and it will come back to you, I swear. And they said that you should not do more than 15 to a 90-second clip. It should not be any longer than that, other than if you're warning them that you're doing a demo. So they were talking about what's your brand. So that's why I loved your tagline, Leslie. I mean, what is your brand? What are you trying to teach people or tell them about you that you can offer to teach them or whatever? So I think that's really smart, looking for what makes you, because it doesn't have to be this wild woman. I mean, it really doesn't. They were talking about on the CapCut not to do a Monday. I don't know what that was about, but they said don't do a Monday. And I did take some screenshots, and I'll give them to you. They were talking about, like, with each app, like what was the best time to hit it. I mean, it was pretty cool. Like they exactly like showed you TikTok when the best time was to be on. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Instagram and all of that. And then something about 11 hashtags. So they use Pampered Chef's hashtag, but then they create some of their own. So they're,
You don't
I
want to
don't
do
know
more
why.
than 11.
Yeah, why would you do 11? I see, I don't get that.
I would do like 4 or 5, honestly. But again, depending on what
Right.
the hashtag is, it's going to hit all these different areas.
Right.
You're gonna hit different groups of people
Mhm.
depending on the
Okay.
tags that you put. Because some people follow certain tags.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
post something under that tag, they get notified, hey, look, somebody posted with that tag.
Okay, so it's about stoneware right now, or it's
Yeah, so you
something
can
like
tag
that?
you can tag stoneware and it'll hit whoever likes stoneware.
Okay, so he walked through, like going how to shorten a reel and, like, because he does weddings and things like that. He's a young guy. And he showed how you can, add the music and put in text. And I'm like, oh, that was for me. But I mean, but he really, I mean, obviously, he's got a young base. And he said he does a lot with TikTok because it gets TikTok and Instagram because that's his base of young people getting married and whatever.
Well, the thing is too with TikTok and Instagram, a lot of those are focused on reels. Like
Yeah.
TikToks are basically reels. They're videos.
Yeah. Yeah, and he showed how to shorten it and
Mhm.
cut some out so they're short and sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
that's what CapCut does. It just you can kind of condense it and you can speed it up and you can do all these extras in there if you wanted to.
And he said he doesn't pay for even with his business. He said, I don't pay for this, I do a free service and it's enough that, I can do it. And then he said he'll use some like TikTok, I don't know, verbiage, or if he uses a hashtag or something. He said, I'm kind of using TikTok. He said with my, doing my own reels because I'll throw in a little something, but it doesn't tag like TikTok, like somehow. So if anybody wants that, the recording, I can get it for you.
So the thing is, Randy, like you can make a TikTok without using CapCut, but then CapCut has templates that you can use so that when you export it to TikTok, it'll automatically you can automatically tag CapCut in it. So I think that's probably what he's doing. He's just not exporting it over from CapCut and just maybe just using it via TikTok and just not putting the CapCut hashtag.
Right. Right. Yeah, something that was, I don't know. It was pretty good though. I mean, I won't do it because, oh God, forbid. I just don't want to be on
You should
TikTok.
do
Like
it.
I,
No, wait a
or
minute.
you could do the
Wait a
video
minute. You want
and
me to
then
break out of
just
my shell, Randy?
I
I'm
know.
challenging you to break out of yours.
yeah. Well, I'll hire you. No.
No.
Oh God. Yes. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad with that. I'm so afraid of it. No.
Time to learn something new for you.
Oh, I know. Yep. Not. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That would just kill me. No. If I could learn it for fun and then try and use it, that maybe would be the way, because I'm like, oh, yeah. So anything else you guys want to talk about?
Rose, I had to mute you because there was a lot of background noise.
So put her back in.
No, she can unmute herself.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, the girls are a little chatty.
Yeah, that's
That's all-
why
well,
I was
it's
trying to
called
hear
life.
Randy. That's why I muted you.
Yes, they're a little.
Hey, it's called life. It's
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
around the table, right? Yeah.
That's why I'm hiding in a corner.
I had to laugh because Sue was doing a demo the other morning and her husband comes in and you just see his elbow, but you can hear the cereal bowl and the cereal and the slamming on the fridge it was just cracking me up because I mean, I think he thought he was being quiet, I guess, or something, and Sue does a lot of short demos. Like if she's gonna make, something, marinate something for the day or whatever, she does it and shows a couple products. And I mean, she does a lot with her, and she rigged it up where it's on her kitchen cabinet and she can just touch it like and move it around like if she walks over to somewhere
Right.
else or whatever, but she's got it all like figured out, you know, on
Right.
that. So, yeah. Okay, well, are we good to go?
Think
Do
so.
either of you or any of you use Connection Point?
No, what's that?
No. Okay.
Another thing.
Never mind.
Well, what does it do?
It's you pair it with Project Broadcast.
Oh, and
So
do
it
you
just
have the
helps with
project?
customer care.
Do
Yeah.
you use the broadcast?
Project Broadcast. Yes, I use
Yeah.
that.
And that's for
It's just
saving like tag, like lines or something like that. It
No,
was-
you're thinking of boards. Project
Okay.
Broadcast is a texting app. So
Okay,
I
but you can, is that where you can
schedule my
save
texting things.
texts and then just hurry up and pull them up and send them?
Kind of, yes.
Okay, because that's what Sue uses a lot of. I mean, too.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure she does a lot with Project Broadcast, from what I understand. And it saves, I mean, because you have already done the work and you just can pull up and respond back to somebody fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I would have to have a a person. Yeah. Well, Amy Johnson, you know, she does like between like 20 to 25 Facebook parties a month. And she does 5 to 7 a week. So she hired a young girl who just makes up like she has she also helps it with her VIP. So she said like she'll make up like she has a Monday recipe or something.
She
So
has a
she said
virtual
this,
assistant.
yeah.
Yep.
So she said this young girl like she looks up and handles any recipe for Monday night. Or, you know, if it's whatever every day she's got like a little something going and they all know and respond back to it. So she's really
Right.
built up her VIP is big.
That's great.
Yeah, but she's got a young girl that she had
Right.
help her. And she monitors like her Facebook messages and things like that. So in the show,
Right.
you know.
Well, when you're
So,
that big, you kind of need to.
yeah. Well, and I mean she makes a good commission, so it helps her make that good commission. So yeah. And I don't think she's spending a fortune, but I mean it's just a, you know, young girl that loves it. And I mean a lot of Pampered Chef years ago, we all hired our kids. I mean, I used to pay my kids to like stamp catalogs, and I mean we actually kept ours because they can work, and there was something about Social Security or something that they can get like credit for it or something, but it worked. I mean, because you can write that off, you know, that, I mean, age appropriate, you know, they can't be doing your computer stuff at 4, you know, although they probably could. Yeah.